The highly anticipated Inside Out 2 is finally coming out this Friday, June 14th, and I was lucky to see it a few days early. Thanks so much to Disney Ireland for letting me along to see this screening, and here is my non-spoiler review. So Inside Out 2 takes place when Riley, the main character from Inside Out 1, turns 13, and with that comes some new emotions, as we all know, and those new emotions are anxiety, embarrassment, ennui, and envy. And the way that these emotions are showcased across to us is actually really well done. And obviously I'm an adult now, I'm not a teenager anymore, but you really look back and you're like, damn, that was me. Or you've been there, you've been in that situation before. And especially for people, I think, who suffer from anxiety, social anxiety, just anxiety in general, are going to see a really accurate depiction of what it's like to experience anxiety. I have it myself, I experience it all the time, and I was sitting there like, wow, this movie was made for me, because that is like looking in a mirror. And the same with embarrassment. Some things that Riley would never be embarrassed about before, she suddenly gets embarrassed about, and her cheeks go all red and she's like freaking out and whatever. And the same with ennui, which is basically like boredom and just being like, I don't care. And it's, you know, what teenagers are like. And then you've got envy as well, where you're kind of wishing you were like other people and wishing you had what they had, their possessions, their personalities, their looks. It's really, really well done, and I think it was a really accurate depiction of what teenagers go through. And even as adults too, you're going to be able to sit there and see something that reflects about you in this movie. So I've spoken about the new emotions, but don't worry, all the original emotions from the first movie are still here, and they're back again, and they're all led by Joy, who is played by Amy Poehler. And I think joy and anxiety are the two clashes in this movie, and I think that's something that's really true to life, right? Because when anxiety comes into the picture, your joy decreases a little bit, and then when your joy is raised, your anxiety is nowhere to be seen. And they did a really good job of showcasing that, and it's just full of laughs, and it's full of like little puns here and there that you're just like, that is hilarious. And I think although it is aimed for kids and it's aimed for a younger audience, as an adult, as you walk in, you're still going to really enjoy this, and you're going to take a lot of like hidden meanings out of this. I'm deadly serious here. There was one moment near the end of the movie that I was holding back tears. I was like, damn, they did not need to go that hard with that line right there, but it hit hard. And I think this is following from the footsteps of the first movie. It was very emotional, pun absolutely intended, and this one has similar beats. And to be honest, I really enjoyed it, and I think if you have little ones, go and take them this weekend. And I think this will be something that's in the cinemas for a good few months down the line, so if you can't see it straight away, definitely bring them another time, because this is something that you as an adult, and kids too, are going to really get a lot out of. And that's why I'm going to give it 4 stars, 8 out of 10. I think it's a great sequel. It's really fun. The new emotions are great. The storyline from start to finish was just a hell of a journey and a hell of a ride, and I just felt very emotional afterwards in a really good way.